Why working out makes you extremely attractive to women. Now, when I was 13 years old, yeah, I'm in school and I get moved to the hot girls class, the class that has like the really, really hot girls, all the hot girls are in that class, and I get moved to that class. And I'm a kid who's watches porn, who masturbates every day, who plays video games, watches social media all the time, and my body's like skinny fat. I have very low levels of confidence. I have mental health issues. I can't focus. I have ADHD. I have social anxiety. I have every single bad thing imaginable. And I get moved to the class that has the hot girls. The really hot girls of the whole level, you know? So I'm in that class and I just feel extremely lonely. Like I feel so lonely, all these cute girls in my class, I can't even talk to them, let alone be with any of them. You know, I just feel so sad, I feel so depressed and anxious, and I feel very sad. And not only that I feel sad, I felt very angry. I felt angry because all those girls, like, some of the guys would like flirt with them, you know, and all the girls would like laugh, you know, and I would just look at that and that would make me so pissed. It made me so pissed, man. And day by day, I started developing a crush. And this crush was for a girl, and this girl was very attractive, to be honest. She had like long blonde hair and curly hair, and she was very hot. I'm gonna be honest. She has like blonde hair and like she was like a bit like cute like that, and she was a bit curvy, you know. But I was just obsessed with this girl. And I would like keep cuddling my pillow, thinking about her, and thinking about her 24/7, and I envision myself with her and talking to her, and I didn't say like a single word to that girl. I didn't say a single word to her. I would just keep staring my ass off at her, and I would just keep watching her, and she was so pretty. This girl was so pretty, man. Like, she was so pretty. Not only did I had like a massive crush on her, also my friends, they were like, oh my god, you're with her. Like, she was like the hot girl of the whole level, you know, and I had a massive crush on that girl. I had like a massive crush on her. So I remember one day I was pissed. I was like so mad, probably because like that girl, she gave me like no attention. She didn't even look at me, and I was just so mad. And I came back home, locked my door, and I just sat on my bed and I opened YouTube and I wrote how to get girls. as weird as that sounds, but that's what I searched. And what came up to me was a video by Hamza. And Hamza said the single greatest thing you can do to become more attractive to girls is build an aesthetic physique. When I heard that, like a million excuses came into my head. I can't train, I'm too tired, I don't have time, it's so fatiguing, I can't train, it's so hard, I'm 13 years old, I'm too young to train, it will stop my growth. All these excuses came into my head. But day by day, I was just sick, and I told myself I have to be more attractive to girls. I have no other choice. And I picked up two kg dumbbells in my room, and I just started doing exercises. And day by day, I kept doing. They were like very high rep exercises, like bicep curls, like 1, 2, 3, and shoulder presses, and very high rep exercises. I kept doing those. And when I did them, day by day, a lot of things happened. My confidence grew. My every single bad habit I ever did, every single one, the video games, the junk food, the porn, I stopped doing completely. And even though those were like shitty workouts, to be honest, like they weren't like the best workouts. They were very like high rep and not like the best for hypertrophy and not optimal and all those things, but they benefit me a lot. And day by day, I actually Like around like 1 or 2 months, I started building a little bit of muscle with those very high rep workouts. And what happened in terms of attractiveness? I promise, bro, I'm not saying this to jerk off my ego or any of that, but I'm just being honest, and I just want to inspire you and show you that this is what it takes, okay? And this works. Girls started looking at me, started holding eye contact with me, and all the girls in my class, they started holding eye contact with me, smiling, and they started coming up to me and approaching me and talking to me, including that blonde girl that I had a massive crush on. Like, I remember this experience. Like, this was crazy. I was in the computer session. You know, like the computer session, there's like a square. It's like a square of computers around like the walls of the room, and in the middle there's like 4 or 5 computers in the middle. I was in those computers, and the teacher's like, you have a free session. You don't need to do anything. You can just play on your computers. And I'm playing this game. It's called Slope, you know. And that blonde girl, who I was so afraid to talk to, she came to me. She sat next to me, and she started talking to me. And I talked to her, and she started talking to me, and I made her laugh a little bit, and we started talking for like 10 or 15 minutes. And her friends came, and a lot of the girls came, and we were just chatting, like we were in this circle, and all of them were like, we were like chatting and talking and flirting, you know, just because I built a aesthetic physique. And matter of fact, that story was from 3 years ago. That was when I was 13. I'm 16 now, and the experiences I've had with girls, like, you wouldn't even believe me, to be honest. You wouldn't even believe the experiences I've had. Like, it's crazy. It's literally crazy. Like, you just become the guy who gets girls, who's attractive to girls. You just become that guy. And I will explain to you why. When you build a good physique, an attractive physique, an aesthetic physique, that shows so many things, so many good things to women. It's unbelievable. It shows so many things to women that you just become irresistible to women. Like, it shows that you're confident, that you take care of yourself, that you can protect her and her kids, that you're a good man, you're healthy, you're strong. Like, so many good things, man. So many good things. Like, girls subconsciously, when they see a guy who has like a V-taper physique, you've probably heard this, like a guy who has like broad shoulders and a narrow waist, it's instantly attractive. It's instantly, like, they know that guy is so like, that guy is so attractive to me. Just like when me and you, we look at a girl who has like a hot body, you know, who has like an hourglass shape, you know, we are instantly attracted to her, because we know that we can this is gonna sound sexual, but we know that we can have kids with her, and she's like fertile. The same thing with us. When a woman sees you with a good physique, she instantly knows that you are fertile, and you could take care of her and her kids. So it's instantly attractive. It's instantly, she knows in her subconscious mind that you are a attractive guy. Look at it from every single perspective. It's the most attractive thing you can do, and the single greatest thing you can do to become more attractive is build an aesthetic physique. Like, even from like a evolutionary perspective, like, look at all the animal kingdoms, you know. In the gorilla kingdom, the alpha male, he, like, the biggest gorilla, the strongest gorilla, he has all the women. In like the lion tribes, the biggest one, the strongest one, he has all the women. In like the monkey, the chimpanzee tribes, which are actually very close to us, the biggest one, the strongest one, has all the women. So when you build an aesthetic physique, A woman looks at you and she knows that you are the alpha. She knows that you are the best man, so she will be so attracted to you. That's what I'm saying. Like literally, look at any guy who has like so many women into him, who is like attractive to so many women, and you will notice he has an aesthetic physique or he has a great physique. Hamza, has a lot of women around him. Iman Gadzhi, Dan Bilzerian, Andrew Tate, all these guys have good physiques and they have all the women. When you build an aesthetic physique and you work out, it makes you irresistible to women. It makes you extremely attractive to women. Also, another thing, we as humans, when we are sexually attracted to someone, when we want to like have sex with someone, it's because of health. Like sexual attraction is based on health. Like for example, when me and you, when we look at a woman who has like a great body, who has a fit body, we're instantly attracted to her because we know that she is healthy. She is healthy, so she can take care of our kids. See what I mean? The same thing is with you. When you build an aesthetic physique, a woman instantly knows he is healthy and he can take care of my kids, and she will be sexually attracted to you. It's like, if you look at it from a scientific perspective, evolutionary perspective, it is the single greatest thing you can do to become more attractive is build an aesthetic physique. Literally, I've researched this like so much. How do you become more attractive to girls? I've religiously like researched this so much for years, for 3 years. And the single greatest thing you can do is build an aesthetic physique. It's the single greatest thing you can do. I'm telling you, bro. Like, why are athletes so attractive? Why are actors, like the videos where like Henry Cavill being thirsted by women, or like The Rock being thirsted by women, or Zac Efron being thirsted by women, or all the girls in your class, there's an actor they're just lost over, they love that guy, they're so attracted to him because he has an aesthetic physique. It's that simple. When you build a physique that has wide shoulders and narrow waist, like you have a lot of muscle but you're also lean, it's instantly attractive to women. Like, I promise you, bro, what made me go from a kid who is just lonely, depressed, who no woman would look at, even girls were like disgusted by me, like they would look at me like, oh, like you look weird, to a guy who is to a guy who is actually very attractive to women, who is very, very attractive to most women, is just my physique. It's just building muscle in the gym. It's just building an aesthetic physique. It's that simple, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I've researched this so much. I've looked at all the research and all the data and everything. The single greatest thing you can do to become more attractive to girls is build an aesthetic physique. I don't care what anyone else says, it worked for me. It's based on research, it's based on science, on evolution, on everything. And every single guy who is attractive, who gets so many women, who's like so attractive to women, has the same thing. He has an aesthetic physique. It's that simple, bro. Okay? And as always, love you, bro, and I'm rooting for you. Peace.